Hello everyone. Welcome to Magical Stocks channel, where fundamentals meet technical. PSE Index has a great performance in the recent week. It bounced back from 6,612.62 last January 29, 2021, to 7,019.18 this February 5, 2021. This is a huge 6.15% gain coming from a minus 6.15% in its preceding week. The market really bounced back to the level of 7,000 points. Our magical stocks, however, have a mixed result. The first batch is not that strong, gaining only 1.01% from 200.89k pesos to 202.93k pesos. The second batch has a strong performance at 7.18% week-on-week from 170.97k pesos to 183.25k pesos, also bouncing back from its deep loss last week of minus 9.83%. Overall, the total gain of our magical stocks went up from 31.14k to 45.46k pesos. For this week's video, we will update the first and second batch of magical stocks together with the November and December 2020 experimental magical stocks. Before we proceed with our update, and if you are interested in investing using our magical stocks or simply like to monitor the effectiveness of our system, please like this channel, subscribe and hit the notification button to keep you updated weekly. Let's first discuss the November experimental magical stocks performance from January 29, 2021, to February 5, 2021. Here is our worksheet for the experimental stocks. The November experimental stocks gain went up from 0.32% to 4.68%. An increase equivalent to 4.36%. 3 stocks went green from red tick last week, which are LTG, MEG, and MPI. Currently, only DMC is losing at minus 4.50%. Let's look at the trend which we started to monitor last November 20, 2020. The PSE index went up from minus 7.77% to minus 2.10%, gaining 5.67%. The experimental magical stocks also went up from 0.32% to 4.68%. Our experiment is still above the benchmark line and the gap is currently at 6.78% this February 5, 2021. Both the index and the experiment are in the uptrend, with the index still below our benchmark. Let's now discuss the December experimental magical stocks performance from January 29, 2021, to February 5, 2021. Here is our worksheet for our December experimental stocks. FGen went up from 5.67% to 6.56%. TEL also is almost at break-even value. Top loser is still DMC, which is now losing minus 12.54%. LTG went green with a 7.63% gain from a red tick last week. Overall, December's magical stocks are still in the red zone at minus 1.61%. Let's look at the trend of the experiment, which we are comparing against the PSE index. The PSE index went up from minus 9.08% to minus 3.49%, gaining 5.59%. The experimental magical stocks also went up from minus 5.46% to minus 1.61%. Our experiment sustained its gap for the second week, which is currently at 1.88% this February 5, 2021. Both the index and the experiment are in the uptrend but still below our benchmark. Here is the worksheet of our first and second batch of magical stocks. Since our second batch went up by 7.18%, one of our second batch went green. AP is now gaining 0.28%. We are confident that it will gain its momentum in the coming weeks, if not months. To summarize our investment, the first batch of magical stocks is gaining 34.05%, coming from 32.7%, while the second batch is losing by minus 3.36%, coming from minus 9.83% in its initial week. Overall, with an investment of 300,277.07 pesos, the current value of our investment is 345,456.29 pesos, which are equivalent to 15.05%, coming from 10.28%. We have a stronger first batch of magical stocks and a bullish second batch which performed better than the market in the recent week. That will be all for the magical stocks update this week. Thank you for watching. We will show the trend next week for the performance of the first and second batch of magical stocks plus the experimental stocks. We will also release the tutorial or explainer on the BPI trades, quotes, tab in the coming weeks. Quote, time is your friend, impulse is your enemy. Unquote. John Bogle. See you in the next video. Have a great day ahead.